One thing I want to iterate here before I get rolling on this video. I've already got the footage shot. Took this TUP to work tonight. Pardon my hands if they're dirty. I just got off work. Messed with it a lot at work. After I shot my footage with my battery, the battery started out at a 4.20 voltage before I shot my footage. I've been using it a lot at work, and I'm at, I don't know if you can see that, 3.76 volts. Now, one thing I did on the way home tonight is I had it in demo mode. And what I do is, of course, brush the mode switch down to quick access 1000 lumens. I'd hold that on while I was driving on the way home. And I got about a half-hour commute. I'm on turbo. And I did that either 20 or 21 times and held this on. And that battery still ain't anywhere near dead. Just like this. And one thing I kind of did when I was driving is it's nighttime, and I was concerned, of course, about the amount of light it was throwing in the car. So I poked the thing down on my cloth seat on my old work car. I smelled something smoking. Well, here it was burning the seat. I'm going to try something out. Got some electrical tape, so bear with me. Two things I learned from this. Kind of got it doubled up here. Is number one, holding it on the seat. Maybe it's because I was an inch or so away. I don't know. But it's definitely lighting that up. Less than 30 seconds. Started melting it. Head's all right. I'm going to hold it away about an inch. Yeah, there's a sweet spot. That gets quite hot. Found that out. The other one, I got a thermal camera, and I was going to quick do a thermal test on it, but I don't have to. After I turn that on, like I said, 20 or 21 times, and I give it about a 5-second break in between each time. And this thing doesn't get hot at all to the touch. So two things I wanted to point out with this flashlight, or keychain light. It doesn't get hot. Nitecore has a wicked battery in here. Now, supposedly it's equivalent to two CR123 batteries, or say one 18650. You're not going to sit there and turn this thing on 30 seconds at a crack, or you can get out of your demo mode, turn it on daily, and saying I got 11 minutes left on turbo alone, without 10. And this probably, I bet at least 25 times I've had it on for 30 seconds. We go to 1 lumen, I'm still getting 35 hours of runtime. 15 lumens, 3 hours and 48 minutes, 65 lumens, almost an hour of runtime yet at 65 lumens. 200 lumens, 36 minutes yet. So anyways, well, let's get to the video. Enjoy. Hey, I got a Nitecore TUP in front of me here, and I'm sure if anybody's read up on these, they know what these are. This is a 1000 lumen keychain light, and Nitecore sent me this to do a review on and beam shots and that. And I'm going to do my video a little bit different. I'm going to use this right here, Sony RX100 versus my RX10 and then my Sony A7S for outside. Partly one, it's about 10 degrees outside, so I'm going to have to hurry that up a little. Don't feel like dragging all the cameras out. I've done quite a bit of reading up on this, where people have done reviews in the comment sections, and everybody's saying, well, why would Nitecore? By the way, I'm going to iterate this. If you haven't seen the concept too, this thing's a Canon. Unreal. Just had to throw that in there. I like that light. Most everybody says it's too big for a keychain light, and that, yes, it isn't. Like a little tiny keychain, but the amount of purposes this thing has is just unreal. And number one, there's a key fob to, I think, a Nissan Maxima. Not a lot different, but of course, you know, it's thicker. But that's not a heck of a lot bigger than a keychain fob. So I don't know why guys are saying it's too big. And number two is the build quality on this is just phenomenal. Everything's aluminum. Pretty watertight. This belt clip here, or this clip, you can put that in a bill of a hat, and they can turn it into a wicked headband flashlight, which is awesome. And one little known thing here, this key ring is just This isn't coming out. It's not going to get moved. They said up to like 30 kilograms of pull. You're not going to worry about this breaking or it dropping, because yes, it is not a cheap light. And I'll probably run through the specs on it, but viewers can look them up. But I can just throw it here if you want. This focus is enough. You can pause the video to check that out. But number one, this is running the Cree XPL HD V6 emitter. It's kicking out 1,000 lumens when you got it on turbo and up to 180 meters of throw, and we'll test that. Of course, the screen on there is what interests me, and some people got negative things to say about it, but oh well. It'll show your battery level and your voltage, your brightness level, which I'm at level 1, your user mode, daily, I got it set at, and runtime remaining. Now that's 1 lumen, and that's 74 hours of runtime left. When you shut it off, if you were to just hit the mode button, you can go to that. It does have a good lockout function. I suppose I could go through that. If you got it on and you just press it, lockout 1, which that's what I leave it at, you can access the turbo, and that's it. And then if you click it and then click it once and then hold it, it unlocks it. And if you hold it longer, now I'm on lockout 2. Throw that in a backpack or something, that's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to turn on. And to unlock that, basically just hold it, re-click it, hold it, and you got it unlocked. Now, to go through the 2 modes it has, double click, you got demo. Now I'm on demo. And what demo is, of course, you've probably read on it. I don't even know why I'm doing this. But you see a little counter there is counting down, 23, 22, 21, and then it'll shut off. And that's pretty cool because you could turn it on, like say you're on 15 lumens, and in 30 seconds it shuts off. Now as far as brightness, 1 lumen was running for 70 hours. Tell you what we're going to do. Look at this old oil lamp. Let's fire that baby up. Shutting the big light off. A little bit of relaxation here. Nice and cozy. Oh, by the way, I'm going to show you that up against a 1918 Eveready Day-Low 3Ds. 3Ds. Low was 15 lumens for 19 hours. Then you go to high, 200 lumens, this little thing runs for 3 hours straight. And I'm telling you right now, it's unreal. And then if you press it and hold it, of course you get turbo for 15 minutes. Pretty wicked. Back down to 1 lumen. Now this is what I was saying. This Eveready 3D 1918 flashlight. Watch this. Nitecore with 1 lumen. Pretty cool, huh? 1 lumen and outdoes it. Just wanted to throw that in there. The difference in, well, right there's exactly 100 years of technology between them two. I'm going to put separate videos up. I got a lot of old flashlights. Let's not get off track. Now what I want to end up doing is comparing this to a Maglite ML300. Look at the size difference. Look at that. Pretty wicked. Like I said, keychain size. To me, this light is awesome. And one other function that people don't really realize with this thing, and a lot of newer lights are doing it, but being as it's so small, take an normal, everyday, well, this is a Bluetooth speaker and a charger, and this is fabricated. You can order a bendable USB port, charge this thing. I'm going to stick this in here. I made this bendable USB out of copper wire tape, so I'm too cheap. I'm going to turn this on. Bear with me here. Now, if you notice, it's almost fully charged. I'm at 4.2 volts, and it'll be sitting there flashing. Now, what I like about this thing is you can sit there and charge it, and use it at the same time as a reading lamp or a night light or whatever by plugging into a wall or another charger or portable. You take that camping with you. You could probably charge this light 10 times with that. But as far as at night, I'm pretty sure you can run through the modes. There's low, medium, 65 lumens, and then high while it's charging, which I think is just point blank awesome on these things. And this one is actually small enough. Bend it around, and use it as a light. Now we'll quick go through the components it comes with. Of course, you got your USB charger and a heavy duty pair clip that I haven't put on there yet, in the box, in the light. But I think that's awesome. The small size, the amount of brightness it has, you can use it as a night light, use it whatever way you want. Just pick up, either order one through Nitecore, the bendable USB cord, or find one on eBay or whatever. Seemed to work good. That's a cheapie with copper wire ran around it and electrical tape over it. It seems to do the trick quite well. But at any rate, what we're going to do is go outside and we're going to compare this up against car headlights, and might do my lux meter test. I don't know. Like I said, it's pretty cold out, so pretty sure given the beam shots and that, a person can get a good idea. And we will compare it to the Maglite ML300, giving an example, I guess, as to how bright it is compared to a typical flashlight. So what do you say we get rolling? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this in splurts. So I got my lux meter pile set up right there, and I'm exactly 4 meters away. And what we're going to do is hit this on turbo, get the lux and calculate the throw. 1,000 lumens. Let's go check it out. Well, that didn't read nothing. No, it's broke. Hey, get my other lux meter. All right, try this again. Got my other lux meter, which is about as accurate. I do believe I got it set up for max. Try it out. 4 meters away. Check it out. Hey, that's saying 720 lux. All right, so we're going to take 720 times 4 meters squared, basically 16, and divide it by 0.25 brightness of the moon, and then the square root of that, 46,080. 214 meters of throw. Now that lux meter is a little bit off compared to the pile, but ain't too far off. So I was guessing this thing's going to hit about 200 meters. I think it's gonna. Let's go warm up, then beam shots. All right, I got my truck with some bright halogen lights on high beam, and we're going to compare this TIP or TUP to it. And here we go with turbo. That's a keychain light. Truck, TUP. Truck headlights, TUP. Now, there's 65 lumens, 15 lumens, 65 lumens, there's 200 lumens. Turbo. Look at that guy. Unreal. What's that hissing noise? It's downright cold though. There's some weird noise going on. Oh well, this light works pretty awesome. 65 lumens right there up in my yard. And that swing set up there's about 40 meters back. I do believe that's high. 200 lumens. Lights everything up quite well. Turbo. Yeah, that's high. Then you need that burst turbo. Look at that. Yeah. Pretty awesome. All right, first up, I got the ML300 out here. And that tree right there is 64 meters away. This is, of course, a different camera than I'm normally using, so I think this is a 35 millimeter equivalent versus 50. That's the ML300, and there's the TUP. ML300 TUP. Pretty awesome. 64 meters. Let's move down over this brush right there. There's a tree at 94. ML300, 94 meter tree. And a TUP at 94 meters. Now that tree line up in the back there, between that 64 and that 94, you're upwards of 190 meters away back there. Look at that. Does a good job. This is a 1-inch sensor camera, so it doesn't pick the light up as good. There's a wood line way up there, 240 meters. You can see the ML300 is more focused. The thing's incredible. Now, even on high, just high alone, hits that tree at 64 meters. Pretty good. That's what you can expect. Close range, it's wicked. I'm going to walk down the road and shine into a creek where there's beavers. Let's see if we can't see anything. Might guess they're not because it's so damn cold out. Oh, water's moving. Definitely a beaver going down there. I think he went under. This thing lights up. You can shine deer with a damn thing. Look at that. ML300. Here's the ML300. The TIP. Almost got that one tree right there. Oak tree cut through. That's what you can expect. That's just plain 200 lumen high. Plenty enough light. Way more than enough. Turn up towards my house. My house about 70 meters out. That's high. Turbo. ML300 TUP. Hate to say this, but that's enough light shining today. It's probably about 10 degrees right now. So let's go in. There you are. The Nitecore TUP. This thing is awesome. Put it in your pocket, put it on a clip, use it as a normal flashlight, or you could just put it on a keychain. Pretty awesome for how small it is, and that nice tight beam. They got to be using some kind of they got a reflector in there. That's hard to tell from here. That kind of focuses it, so rugged light. Go ahead and check that link out down below on this if you're interested in, like I said, other Nitecores. There you go. Nitecore TUP. Till next time.